I haven't been updating even though I have new information because we have COVID. Hi guys, today is Monday, June 13th, and I'm sorry that I look like this, and I'm sorry that it's been a while since I updated. I haven't been updating even though I have new information because we have COVID. So Elijah started getting symptoms on Wednesday night, and we just thought that it was a head cold because he's gotten lots of head colds recently and they've all had the same symptoms. He didn't have a fever, and he didn't think that he came into contact with anyone who had COVID. But unfortunately, someone at work that he works with tested positive for COVID, and he was unknowingly exposed. So my symptoms started on Saturday, which is the day that Elijah tested positive. He went to one of the emergency clinics to get some antibiotics for what he thought was a head cold, because he's gotten the head cold like 2 or 3 times and he had the same symptoms this time, and every time he's just gotten antibiotics and it's passed in a couple days. So his job requires him to get tested for COVID anytime he goes to the walk-in. So he got tested and it came back positive, which was surprising for us because that was the last thing that we expected him to have. So yeah, we were kind of surprised at that, and as soon as he tested positive, I started self-isolating because I had been in contact with him while he was symptomatic for like 3 or 4 days at that point. So we ended up staying home, and then that night I started having symptoms. So far my symptoms have been sore throat, headache, fatigue, body aches, muscle aches, very exhausted, out of breath. I had a little bit of a runny nose, but it's not like nearly as bad as Elijah's congestion. For me, it's just kind of running down the back of my throat and causing the sore throat. For him, it was more of like a sinus pressure thing. Sorry if I sound out of breath, because I am. Even walking up the stairs is exhausting, and it's literally like 10 steps. So yeah, that's how our past couple of days have been. I'm actually still waiting on my test results to come back and confirm that I'm positive. I got tested on Saturday, the day that Elijah came back positive, even though I knew I'd probably get it. And then my symptoms started that night, so I got tested while I was still asymptomatic, but they were like a very rapid onset of symptoms. So I went from like really having no symptoms at all to all of a sudden like having all of them. So yeah, I've been really exhausted, and even though I've been wanting to film, I just haven't had the energy. So today is symptomatic day 3 for me, and I took some medicine. I've been taking vitamins and Tylenol, multi-symptom flu cold relief type medicine, and it does help a little bit, but I've noticed it doesn't touch the body aches, and it doesn't 100% get rid of the headache. But today I took some ibuprofen because that helped me with my symptoms after I got my booster shot, and the symptoms that I'm having now are very, very similar, almost exact to what I experienced after my booster shot and after my second dose. After my booster shot, I did have a fever that was 102, almost 103, and it broke in the middle of the night, and that's what I experienced last night, except my fever was 100, like almost right at 100. It was like 99.8, and my fever today is 99.5, and the only new symptom that I've had that I didn't have with the booster is the sore throat and the congestion. So yeah, tells me that I'm battling the live virus rather than the mRNA strand. Yeah, that's been the past couple of days. But anyway, I wanted to update you guys on the ovulation strips. So as you guys have seen in the previous video, I got my IUD out on June 7th, which was a Tuesday, and then I started having some ovarian pain, like pelvic pain, and I took a test strip like 2 days after my IUD removal, so that would have been Thursday, and it was the brightest one that I've tested so far. The app only clocked it at like a 0.23, which was surprising to me, but I've since tested strips that to me, like to my eye, don't look darker than the one that I did on Thursday, but the app is clocking them at like 0.1 higher than the one that I did on Thursday. So I haven't taped them to the paper or labeled them or anything like I did last time because I've just been too tired to do that. But I have taken some strips and I will show those to you guys right now. So the one at the very top, this is the second one that I did on Thursday. The one that I did prior to this was way brighter, but Mila got a hold of that one and chewed it up. So I have a picture of it in my phone and it was like super bright. But I did that one in the morning, and then this one is the one I did at night on Thursday, and it's a little bit lighter. I did this one on Friday. This one is a little bit darker than this one, but it's still not that high. I think I did this one on Friday as well. I skipped Saturday, and I think I skipped Sunday as well. Today's Monday, and I just took this one. The app actually recorded this one as being like a higher concentration than these, even though it looks a little bit lighter, if not the same concentration. So I don't know what's going on with the app, but to me these all look pretty much the same. Like I said, the darkest one was on Thursday, and then on Friday I actually had some spotting, and then on Saturday I think I started my period, Friday or Saturday. So I had some pretty moderate bleeding that I assumed was my period coming back, and that was only 3 days after my IUD removal, so I guess it would have been Friday that I started, which was shocking to me that it came back that fast. But I only bled for I think 3 or 4 days, and yesterday I didn't really have any bleeding at all. Today I haven't had any bleeding either, so I don't know if maybe it was just a light period since I didn't really have that much time to build up a lining, or what was going on, and maybe my hormones are trying to even out. But considering that our cruise is in like 24 days and we both have COVID right now, I don't think we're gonna try this month. The plan was to try in July, either like while we were on our honeymoon or right after, but considering that I just got what I believe to be my first period in 6 years at the same time as having COVID, and considering that will probably put me having my period on our honeymoon, I really don't want to have my period on the honeymoon, but we'll see how it goes. I will keep tracking ovulation and see if I actually get a spike this time. I did have like what the app considered a peak, but it still was like never considered high. It was all of the concentrations were considered low, even though the highest one was like 0.36. So yeah, I don't really know what to make of that, but I will keep testing and I will keep you guys in the loop on that. So as of right now, I think the app considered me cycle day 4 because I started my period on Friday. So then cycle day like 27 is what it clocked me at having the highest concentration. So yeah, I don't think it's very accurate because I just got my IUD out, but I don't know. We'll keep putting some more information in there and we'll see what it does. The prediction should get better with the more tests I do. Also, I wanted to show you guys some things that we got on May 28th. So the only reason I know that date is because I put it in my Snapchat. But May 28th, we got super excited, and I had to return something from Marshall's anyway. So I used the money that I got back from the return to get some baby stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys some of the baby stuff we got. Okay, don't mind the 3D printer, but look how freaking cute. Oh my gosh. So the onesies, so 2 of them are 0 to 3 months, and then the other 3 are 3 to 6 months. We wanted to get something that was like gender neutral because obviously we are not even pregnant yet, so don't really know what it's gonna be. But we really love like the outdoorsy, like wildlife themed, like nursery stuff, and ocean themed stuff is really what Elijah wants to do. So we got some gender neutral, like kind of like wildlife themed. It's a little green one. This one has little leaves on it. It's like the blue one, and then this one has elephants on it. So we were really excited to find that. Just like so cute. I can't imagine like having a little person small enough to fit into this newborn onesie. But Elijah was talking maybe like this time next year we'll have one that fits into this little thing right here. But yeah, we were super excited, and like I just can't believe like our child that's not even conceived yet owns things. And then we also got these little socks. So again, we wanted to go gender neutral with the brown, but oh My gosh, look how freaking tiny and cute these are. Oh my gosh. And then I also got this pacifier clip. I wanted some things to have to set up for our announcement when we eventually announced that we were expecting. So I thought maybe I would get like the pacifier clip and some things to put around like one of those letterboards. I have the letterboard upstairs for like our photo announcement. So I got some things for that. So I thought maybe I could get a specific onesie for that and then maybe put some socks and the pacifier clip next to it for the photo. So in December, whenever we went to Chattanooga for my birthday trip, we went to the Chattanooga Aquarium, and we actually bought this in December, like right around my birthday. So if that tells you how long we've been like talking about trying to conceive this year. But we weren't really seriously considering it at this point, the point that we bought this book. But Elijah's really into like ocean and sea animals and things like that, so we decided that we wanted to get this book for their first thing they ever owned. So yeah, we got this little book for them. So our unborn, unconceived child owns all of these things. But yeah, we're really excited, and I'm really excited like to start buying things and actually trying maybe at the end of this month or beginning of next month. So yeah, we're really excited. I ordered these 2 books right around the same time that I ordered the I Think I'm Autistic book. Obviously I've already read the I Think I Might Be Autistic book, and I talked about it in the video that I did about being diagnosed autistic at 24. So I ordered these 2 books around the exact same time. I think they came in the same order, but I haven't read this one yet. But I got this one for Elijah, and he's already read half of it, which is super cute to me. But he said there was a lot of good information in here, even like for women, not just for dads. So he was like, maybe you should like read it too, just, you know, because he was telling me what was in there. So maybe I might read that one, but I definitely want to go ahead and start reading this one, because we kind of want to go the gentle parenting route. So like no spanking or anything. So I'm gonna try to start reading this one, I think. But yeah. Alright guys, that is all I have to update you on at this time. I guess I will keep you guys updated as I continue to track ovulation and hopefully get over COVID. I guess I will keep you guys updated, and yeah, thanks for watching.